Thank you for tuning in to Newswatch and Friday Frenzy on this amazing Friday. As always, we catch up, we ease you into the weekend. I know you're wondering what is happening, what is going on. So we're having a sort of a new change, a difference in how we usually run our news formats and our Friday Frenzy show as well. We're merging that all together. So this is what we're going to be doing every single Friday. And we are grateful for each and every one of you who has tuned in this Friday to Hope TV, Newswatch, Stroke Friday Frenzy. My name is Tiffany Omboy. Our sign language interpreter is Boniface Muredi. I'll be taking you through the Friday Frenzy highlights for this week as well as today, what has been trending in Kenya and maybe even outside, overseas. That is what we're going to be discussing today. We're going to be having guests who are lined up for today. Please do sit tight and do not change the program because we have an amazing show lined up for you. So right about now, we're going to jump into some news highlights, what has made headlines today, what has been happening in Kenya, in the politics arena, entertainment, all that is what we're bringing to you here on Friday Frenzy. And so to begin with, leaders who are allied to the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition have asked President William Ruto to reduce the cost of living as he promised during the campaigns. Speaking at the Gusii Stadium during the People's Baraza Kisii edition, Azimio leader Raila Odinga said it is high time the current government fulfills all its promises. Odinga asked, meanwhile, the government not to victimize former Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i. He said the former Interior CS does not deserve to be harassed like a criminal, alleging that other individuals in the government who had graft cases in court have been set free, while the innocent ones are being victimized. His sentiments were echoed by Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka, as well as na Kenya Party leader Martha Karua.
Wameondoa ile pesa ilikuwa imewekwa ya kuteremusha gharama ya maisha. Ungekuwa unanunua unga 100. Hiyo pesa wameichukua, wamepeleka wapi? Wakati wa kiangazi, wakati wa njaa, wameondolea pesa ya kusaidia mnyonge aweze kupata chakula. Wakati vijana wetu hawana ajira, ameondoa mpango wa kazi mtaani. Hiyo pesa ilikuwa kwa bajeti, imeenda tumbo za watu.
Walikuwa wanatoa ahadi ambayo walikuwa wanajua hawawezi kutimiza. Sisi tukishika tutaangalia maslahi ya mahasla. Sisi tutaleta hasla fund. Shilingi 500 unafanya naye nini? Unafanya naye nini? Hadi gharama ya maisha itarudi chini. Bei ya unga tutateremsha kutoka 200 hadi 70. Adio, sisi tutarudisha bei ya chakula chini. Tutapunguza bei ya mafuta, gharama ya stima, karo ya shule zimerudi chini au zimepanda kwa sababu walikuwa tu wanataka kudanganya wananchi.
And elsewhere onto legal matters, the Law Society of Kenya, LSK, today held its inaugural prayer breakfast at the All Saints Cathedral Church in Nairobi under the theme Kickstarting the Year 2023 with His Grace and Wisdom. The prayer event, which was attended by various stakeholders, was graced by Chief Justice Martha Koome and Chairman of the Senior Bar Association, Dr. Fred Ojiambo. Now, speaking during the event, LSK President Eric Theory highlighted that the legal profession requires ethics and integrity in order to offer services to Kenyans. And on her part, Koome urged Kenyans to pray for the nation, noting that despite all the problems facing the country, the Lord has been faithful.
And so as we just reflect on our place as a law society and the role that the members of the law society play in the administration of justice and all the other institutions that are within the justice sector, it is also important to reflect on us as a person, as an individual. Because for the legal profession, ethics and integrity are key to being able to offer services to the membership.
We know the problems we have encountered for the last 3 years. The COVID-19 devastating effects. We have suffered drought. We have gone through a very acrimonious electioneering period. But through all that, we have seen the faithfulness of our Lord, because he has preserved the nation and he has preserved the people of this country. We should therefore continue in prayer and continue to look upon God and call upon his name, because truly he is within our midst.
Don't keep quiet wherever you are. Let's talk. This nation belongs to all of us. From the clergy, we promise you, we'll talk. Whatever it would cost us, it's okay, but we must talk. We cannot freeze. We cannot flee. We must take action. And that is the side of God.
All right, and just a reminder to our viewers that you can reach us on our WhatsApp line, which is 0708 222 323, and our SMS line is 22232. Now, you might have heard a story about a scandal or a fraudulent scheme at Fuliza, where 8 suspects charged with a 500 million shilling Fuliza fraud at Safaricom have been granted a 1 million shilling cash bail each. Chief Magistrate Susan Chitubi gave them an alternative 2 million shilling bond plus 1 surety each. The magistrate observed that bond should not be commensurate to the charge or should not be lower, but the bond should be what the accused can afford to enable them attend trial. The accused, including Peter Wamboi, Isaac Kipkemoi, Moses Rono, Collins Kipiegon, Maxwell Ributhu, Edwin Cheriot, Gideon Rono, and Gideon Kirui, will appear in court on 2nd March for pre-trial. The accused persons have been in police custody since February 9th, and their defense lawyers Ham Lagat and Felix Kiprono pleaded to the court to be lenient, considering they come from poor backgrounds and have no intention of running away from the jurisdiction of the court. And elsewhere, more to county stories, a case in which an agent for Israeli visas in Mombasa, that is Teddy Onsomundemo, is facing charges of fraud and will be mentioned on March 7th. Mombasa resident magistrate Viola Mudhoni set the date for mention when the accused appeared before the days mentioned at the Mombasa Law Court in Mombasa County. Now, Ndemo had denied the charges when he took a plea in a case in which he is charged with defrauding a man of 210,000 shillings. He was released on a 100,000 shilling cash bond with 1 surety or alternative cash bail of 70,000 shillings. Ndemo is also facing numerous other charges of defrauding several other companies and individuals of 6 million shillings, including the issuance of fake visas. And elsewhere, in a sort of business-centered world, ZTech University has extended its training program on entrepreneurship to small and medium enterprise business owners from Gatongora Ward in Kiambu County. Now, this program is being conducted in partnership with the area MCA Dan Gitao and other stakeholders, attracted about 100 small-scale business owners. Addressing the press at the Ruiru campus, ZTech University Professor Dr. Njenga Munene expressed confidence in the initiative, saying it will facilitate job creation and economic growth through providing micro, small and medium entrepreneurs with financial advice, business management, accounting basics, leadership skills, accessing government funds, among others.
This is something we are doing widely in this university so that we can empower the people who live around the university. One of the things we have seen is that most of the businesses start and they collapse within a year or two. And what we want is to ensure that when funds are given, for example, if Kiambu extends funds like they are doing through GNUE or the banks or the MCA, when he helps different groups to get money to empower their business, then they don't collapse.
And we felt, because ZTech University is domiciled within our community and it is offering business courses, it would be good that we partner with them so that they can be taught on how they can embark on a financial life going forward.
And elsewhere, Carrefour, owned and operated by Majid Al Futtaim in Kenya, has distributed 8,000 bags of relief food to drought-affected families in Lenkisim Ward in Kajiado South under the Save a Life campaign. The initiative, which is organized in partnership with the Kenya Red Cross and Couple Industries, has seen 4,000 families each receive 2 bags of food aid containing 10 kilograms of daily essential items, including maize meal flour, rice, and dengu. Majid Al Futtaim Regional Director for East Africa, Frank Morrow, said the donations follow a 2-month-long exercise in all Carrefour stores in the country, raising almost 5 million shillings worth of donations to families dealing with famine due to the ongoing drought.
It's a great pleasure to join you today in this food donation exercise as we stand together in the fight against famine. First and foremost, I would like to thank the Kenya Red Cross Society and Capital Industry for heading our call to partner with us in the Save a Life initiative. It's through these partnerships that we were able to successfully carry out the food donation drive. I would also like to sincerely thank our customers for turning up to support this initiative. It is through their gesture of goodwill and generous donations that we are able to raise 5 million financially.
You see the situation. We appreciate a lot. We still need more. We request humbly. Red Cross, I think we have been there. We are still there. And we are always there in case of anything.
All right, and looking into news in the sports world, KCB RFC are upbeat. They will end defending champions Cabra's Sugar's winning streak when the two Kenya Cup sides meet in top of the table clash at the KCB Sports Club Ruaraka this weekend. The Bankers are currently leading with the Park in 45 points, while the Sugar Millers are second after amassing 44 points after match day 9. Now Gibson Weru's Menengai Oilers are third, coming in with 31 points.
Cabras are a worthy opponent, and they are a side that has been seasoned over the years with the physicality and also the game understanding. So we expect a physical game up front and also a very entertaining match. The boys are up for it, and we hope rugby would get to the level whereby we would be having more big games and not looking forward to only 1 or 2 big games in the season.
We are so well prepared for it, mentally, physically, so psyched in for it. We trust in our structure. It carries us in either battle. Yeah. So for the Oilers, they beat us last time in the semi-final, denying us chance to compete in the finals. Yeah. Winning against them, it's a morale booster. So we win for the clash against Cabras this weekend.
Actually, it wasn't in my mind at all. We were just doing our job, and this is a bonus to us and to the team. Actually, it is not my victory, it's the team's victory, because you do not make this on your own. So it is big kudos to the team. I owe it to them. Resilience, mental resilience, hard work, patience, empathy with the players, because again, I realize we're working with students. So understanding their school schedule, the situations at home, and just motivating them. We appreciate these feat, and then we try and look on to the next, if we can keep it or if we can better it.
All right, and this have been the news highlights for Friday Frenzy. Of course, a bit serious, looking into what has been happening during the day. But right about now, we're about to ease a bit more, get a bit more lively, as we've always been every single Friday. So we'd like to invite you to stay tuned in. Do not move. We are continuing. DJ KV is coming right up with some music. We are having an amazing guest artist coming in later. And also, we have another guest coming in, if you may have seen. As always, I remind you guys to always check our social media. So again, just to remind remind you, you can reach us on 0708 222 323. Our SMS line is 22232. You can send us maybe some comments if you feel that there are some things that have been trending and we may have missed out on that. We would love to incorporate that. But right now we jump into a short break, and when we come back, we'll come up with some music, some lively environment. You know, it's not going to be as serious as this has been. And DJ Kevin, as always, is going to bring us the music.